Lights out for Pegida. Church officials shut off the Cologne landmark's exterior lights in condemnation of Islamophobia and anti-foreigner sentiment. The Catholic Church wanted to send a message to the supporters of the anti-Islamic Pegida movement.
There are many regular conservative Christians involved in these demonstrations. We would just like to ask them to consider who they're supporting, because at its core, this movement is extremist and racist. Don't support them.
Others took to the streets to send a different signal in a counter-demonstration against xenophobia, and they turned out in large numbers.
I think it's shocking that a movement like Pegida can exist in a country that has a history like Germany's. I find it quite disturbing. Right-wing ideology is widespread among the population, and it seems the fear of foreigners is especially strong in areas where hardly any Muslims live. There may be a justification for those fears, but they're being directed at the wrong people.
I think they're just as ridiculous here as in Dresden. There may be many well-intentioned people marching along. But I'm afraid that at the core of all this, there are a few nasty people who are pulling strings. That's why I'm here.
Police estimate about 5,000 people took part in the counter-demonstration. Political leaders from Germany's biggest parties also joined their ranks.
We are witnessing democracy in action, and Cologne has shown its true colors. The people have made clear that they don't want anything to do with right-wing extremism or xenophobia.
On the other side of the Rhine River, about 500 Pegida supporters prepared to march towards the cathedral. In stark contrast to the situation in Dresden, the Pegida supporters were vastly outnumbered. The counter-demonstration had its intended effect. So many turned out that Pegida leaders in Cologne decided to abandon their march. The protesters didn't make it across the Rhine. In its 2.5 months in existence, Pegida has certainly achieved one thing: to mobilize people across Germany who oppose its message.